program is awesome in Hawkins County, and we've enhanced it to where now we're using them in a work-based learning setting, and we're actually placing them within some of the schools in our county. It's an amazing thing to walk in and check on them, and a teacher go, they're awesome. Like, they're doing small group stuff. I'm gonna let them tell you what all they do, but it is absolutely amazing of what quality of educators that we're already starting down that pathway to get them licensed and hopefully come back to us. That's the whole point of this, is that we're investing in our future employees for Hawkins County Schools with this program. And it really is near and dear to us. But without further ado, I want them to introduce themselves and tell them a little bit about your placement and your plans for your future.
Okay, I'm Shay. I'm a senior at Cherokee High School. I've been a part of teaching as a profession for 4 years, and this year, back in the fall, I did work-based learning. My first placement was at Bulls Gap in 8th grade math, because I want to teach math, and then my second placement was at RCS in 6th grade math. And this work-based learning experience really gave me a feel of what it's gonna be like when I become a teacher, because I got to see what goes behind it all. I got to see the planning, I got to see how they deal with behavior, and that really opened my eyes what I'll be dealing with when I become a teacher. I plan to major in math and then minor in education, and I hope to teach middle school math because I think that's the easy part.
That's in Hawkins County, right?
Hawkins County.
My name is Kenzie Turnmeyer. I'm also a senior at Cherokee High School, and I've been a part of the Teaching as a Profession program for 4 years. And last fall, I was placed at Rogersville City School for both of my placements. My first placement was 4th grade English, and that's what I want to teach. More elementary, more than middle school. But my second placement was 5th grade science, and I would say I definitely took a lot from it. I wasn't really too sure if I wanted to teach when I was going into it, but coming out of it, I know for sure that that's what I want to do. I plan to major in English and minor in elementary ed, kind of like Shay. And yeah, it's just a really good experience. I learned a lot from it. I did a lot of one-on-one work with students, and that was really good. I built a lot of relationships with my students, so it was kind of hard to leave, but yeah.
My name is Elijah Hausrat. I'm a junior at Volunteer. I've been doing work-based learning just for this semester. I'm at Sir Gounsville Elementary in a 4th grade ELA class. I actually started out in 8th grade ELA, but quickly learned middle school is probably not what I want to. But I really...
Let me just tell you, buddy, my first job was teaching 8th grade social studies, and I took that job thinking I didn't want to teach 8th grade. And when I left that job, I knew I didn't want to teach 8th grade.
So I've learned a lot being in the program. I went through the program very quickly, so work-based learning as a junior, I think it's opened my eyes up to what teaching actually is. I've learned, as a student, you don't see the full side of education, so it's really shown me the other side, how hard being a teacher is. I don't know what I want to teach though, so I don't know what I'm going to major in college, but I do want to go to UT.
Hi, my name is Caleb Bream. I'm a senior at Volunteer High School. I've done the TAPS program the last 2 years. I've done work-based learning this whole entire year at Sconesville Elementary under Principal Davis. I'll get into my speech right now. Good morning, Chamber of Commerce, principals, staff members, and anyone else that is attending. It is an honor of my own to have graciously offered to attend this meeting and share some of my own experiences I've obtained over the last few years of being in the Teaching as a Profession program under Ms. Wood, along with work-based learning coordinator at Volunteer High School, Mr. Williams. Both of these have come a long way under the help of Dr. Bass, Dr. Williams, and Mr. Oden in the last couple of years. Speaking of the CT program, it is more than just learning a trade, skill, or experience. To clarify, we do learn how to do our own professions in the classroom, shop, or in the real world, but we also learn life skills that are essential for our own growth as young adults, but for the community itself. I cannot speak for all the students in the different CT classes that we have at Volunteer, but we're going to stay local after they graduate from high school, whether it be going to Eastman Credit Union, Eastman, Holston Electric, Cooper Standard, or many more corporations that are vital to Hawkins County. some of which, like myself, are going to seek higher education at the college level in their preferred career. I would like to boast a tad little bit on my accomplishment of getting accepted in Tennessee Tech to achieve my goals of getting my Bachelor's of Science in elementary education. My hopes and dreams have become a reality achievable because of CT classes that I've taken throughout my high school journey. Speaking of classes I've taken, I'll be graduating as a CT completer in May, having done all of the classes of the Teaching as a Profession track. I started out just last year being in the introductory class and have found passion for the skills in which I have learned throughout the entirety of the course and even amplified my own understanding of what my own path embarks. At Volunteer High School, it is a tight-knit class, only having 4 students in total. But what we lack in numbers, we have dedication on what we need to do for our classwork, events we do, and much more like we have planned for the future. In total, the program this year has 12 students through the different levels, with only 3 of us being able to do work-based learning at various different locations. Besides work-based learning and getting hands-on experience in the classroom, we also get to do some pretty interesting activities which incorporate our own standards for the class. In October of 2024, we graciously took up the task to help fire science, instructed by Mr. May at Volunteer High School, fire safety at the elementary schools on our side of the county. Getting to create, perform, and even enjoy making the slideshow, getting the kids involved in activities like crawling under smoke, knowing how to call 911 on the phone, and to do stop, drop, and roll when on fire. This was a great experience for both classes and the elementary students. This is not my only community. This is not our own community outreach that we have done this school year. Just recently, on February 7th, we helped Miss Hunley, who had reached out to us, to teach a lesson on energy conservation and different types of energies. We paired alongside electroenergy instructed by Mr. Woods to help provide the students a more in-depth along with the hands-on experience of how energy gets to and from our homes. I can't speak for other students who are involved, but I love what we have started. Getting to hold these programs to not only better ourselves in the class for knowledge's sake, but also have a break from our high school work to get back into the elementary school and show the students something that they will remember for the rest of the year and anticipate the next time we have come around they can be excited. For both me and Elijah Housewright, we do our student-teacher internships at SES, graciously accepted by Principal Davis. For myself personally, who did not go to elementary school or even middle school around these parts, it has surely shown me that this county is where I will most likely be coming back to when I graduate college. Hopefully, I get the chance to go back to SES and teach because I've truly been shown how impactful it is and just assistant teachers there. As the motto goes, at SES, you are the best. I am sad to graduate this coming May, but I'm also proud to know I have left my mark on Teaching as a Profession program, giving Volunteer High School the credibility along with the ability to go to these schools and teach students in a fun and interesting way on topics that are not common to them on the day-to-day basis of their regular learning. Teachers do not teach for the money. They do it to be the difference in a child's life, to allow them not just reach for the stars, but to land on the moon. Thank you this morning.